Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our second episode of Eco. So there it is. That is the meteor that in 29 days, 23 hours, 12 minutes, and 5 seconds is going to pretty much destroy the world. So, guess we better get busy. Now, last time around, we'd come to the point where they wanted us to build a structure. So, no, this isn't it. I've tried living here and it sucks. But I just thought I'd stockpile a little bit of log and a little bit of stone so we wouldn't be held up with me doing the gathering. They have changed the building mechanic enough in this game that I thought that maybe it was well worth actually doing it while we were on camera. I apologize that it's nighttime, but one thing I will say for the game that I do enjoy: nighttime here doesn't stop you dead like it does in some survival games. You can actually continue on. It's not so dark that you're absolutely lost, and it's not all of a sudden full of terrifying, bizarre creatures. So, anyways, we, as you can see, they want us to collect hewn logs. So here's our basic workbench. And I have ordered up a whack of these, and I'm going to order up a whack more, as a matter of fact. Okay, so let's collect our hewn logs. Now, that order that I put in there is not going to do anything because, well, I have no wood in the table. So what we need to do is gather a whack of this. I'm going to start out here at the end, I think. Okay. Oh, my arms are full, so oops. That's not good. Alright, so let's actually start placing. I don't know that those are actually joining together properly. Let's have a look here. Alright. Because what you can do, if you go to your hammer, there we go, you'll see how that changes. If you click Shift, you can go through some different pieces here. As you see, you can get uprights like this. You can go with the blocks like that. Right. And you will unlock more as you get a little bit more skills into your carpentry. So, currently that's sort of your choices. And if you go here, you can rotate it that way or upright. So, now if I place it now, well, it still doesn't, I wonder if I have to actually place it as blocks. Let's try that. Oh, we're not on our hammer. Hee hee. Okay. So, let's go 1, 2. See how these all connect nicely? Excuse me, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so now let's go over here and gather up some logs and fire them in there, shall we? And you go back over to your bench, and you can right click the logs into the table. Oh, Okay. Oh, I forgot to click order. Oh, I'm such a fool. Okay. So we need 25 logs, as you can see. So I'll click what I have. Oh, it already took what I had. So we need 25 more logs. It takes a lot of resources. It's almost overdone, to be honest with you. Okay. There we go. We still need 5 more logs because we can only carry 20 at a time. Oh, let's take that. 3, 4, 5. That should do it. And then, once again, in we go. Alright, so in 3 minutes we'll have another 20 of those to place. But we'll take what is ready so far. Collect. And we have 5 more of them anyway. There we go. So, what else have they got here for us? Well, we've got to build a log house. Fully enclose the room with walls and ceilings. Okay. Alright. Now, choose roles. Here we go getting into the skill menu. Alright, so let's open up our skill menu. We start with, basically, this. You get this automatically. It doesn't really give you anything, it just allows you to advance. So, if we look at this, we can see basic crafting and what it will give you. Now, this guy we want to take pretty much up to level 4 if we can. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that allows us to make everything on the basic crafting. Okay, it also unlocked this, which will give us efficiency. Now this just means you're going to use less wood, less fibers, etc. to build things. And this will boost your speed. Now, this research efficiency we're going to want to have at least up at a 1. And this guy will increase our weight. It's a nice thing to have. I have the points to throw into it at the moment. So, let's go over to Carpentry. We have currently available hewing. And this will allow decreased log cost. So, oh, I'm sorry, we need to learn it. There we go. And I am actually going to take advantage of this one, at least a level. Crafting time, I'm not that concerned about. This one, I want, again, yeah, I think we're going to want to go all the way up to level 4 if we can. There we go. So that one's maxed. This will decrease logs, and this one is crafting time. So let's move to logging, and we've got logging damage. Okay, this is how quickly I think you can whack down a tree, basically. And then the other part is efficiency. So we might as well at least get it to level 1. Alright. Chef. This is where I like to put lots of points. So far we have only campfire. Now we are going to run this all the way up to level 4. And then this will increase how many things you require. And this will, yeah, decrease craft time. So I'm going to just, to get these to work, I'm going to do that. Alright, we don't get any of these yet. The last one we do get is Survivalist. Oops, no, I'm sorry, Carpenter. Oh, we've got both of those. We've got our Survivalist. Oh, these are level 0. No, I do want 1 point to at least unlock them. There we go. Now, decreasing craft times, calorie costs. That I also want 1 point into. So that's actually going to do it for the moment. These other things, to get much further, I actually have to build a few more benches and such. So there we go. Let's close that off. We now have some skills. Plan research. What is plan research? Open the skill menu, click show all. Alright. Show all, that's clicked. Mouse over this text link. There we go, research table. Within a room, 25 tier 1 materials, which is wood. And that will allow us to do baking skill book recipe, campfire cooking, etc., etc. So this is very, very important, but we have to build our house first. So there you go, that task is complete. Yes, the house build. Okay, let's get back over to our bench. And see what it's got ready for us. Alrighty, we've got a couple of these. Collect. Nice. Now you'll notice, because I added all those skills, we now have a bunch more stuff that we can do. A carpentry table would be nice, but problem with that, it must be contained in a room. See, if it says requirements must be contained, blah, 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 don't even build one until you've got a room ready for it. Same with this one. It must be in a room. Some of them also cannot be in a room with too many other items. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Excuse me. Okay, now, I want my goodies. So, hewn logs. Let's order another 20. And we'll need logs for that. But first, we need to put down what we have. So, and yeah, I am building a little over for what you actually need for a size. But the reason being, I'd rather just as soon do that now as later. Okay. And we once again here, we want to be able to pick these guys up. So we'll just take all we can. There we go. And we will throw them into the bench. So we still need 12 more. I think that's 12. Oh well, we'll find out quick enough here. Lost count, are you surprised? Alright. Yeah, we do have one left. Okay. So that's going to hewn up a bunch more logs for us. Alright. Now, I guess we should have a look at what's going on with food. If we go to our inventory, or bag. Now, what I like to do here until we really get into this thing, and at the start that's hard because most of what you need, like to really boost your fats up to balance, you need to be hitting animals. So for now, eating veggies and such, my sort of rule of thumb is eat something, right? And as long as your skill thing there shows it's going up, like it's in the green, you're good. Okay, if it shows red, eat something different. Like that one just went red, so that's too much carb. There we go, that one's got a nice positive spin. Still spinning positive. Okay, down to just about nada. Let's try some berries. Ooh, a good gain. And yeah, I'll basically do this until I don't get positive numbers anymore. Yeah, oh, there we go. Now we could probably go with a corn. No, apparently not. Oh, that's still got a positive for us. What else have we got here? proteins, vitamins. Probably not. Hey, nope. Oh, come on. Alright, 1.2, 1.18. Okay. Well, we probably got enough calories in us. As you can see, we've also already gone from 2 skill points to 5, and you can see that it is climbing as our calories go up. The little blue bar will show when you're maxed on calories, so yeah. Now I don't know if it's going to come up in the quest, but I wouldn't mind getting a campfire going, because that will give me a little bit more variety of what I can use. Right? Bannock recipe, camas mash, campfire beans, that sort of thing. Well, I'm going to wait just in case it pops up in the tutorial. So... The reason all this stuff's still laying around, as ugly as it is, I found it was filling my inventory, and I had no way to get rid of it. So, not good. This, however, I am going to remove, even though it costs me calories and gains me nothing else. Otherwise, I would right quickly have it going pretty much right through the back of my house. Here's something else I kind of want to do too. There we go. And we're going to place it up there. Good. Same thing with this one. Okay. Because I'm going to want to be able to... I'm going to want to be able to get at the roof on my house when it gets to that point. So, yeah. There we go. Good start. Oh, my logs are ready. Excuse me. So, let's have a look here, shall we? And collect. Awesome. And we will immediately order up at least another 20. And it needs the logs, but that's okay. There we are. Getting a decent sized little platform going on here. Alright, let's gather up the logs now. In you go. We still need another 18, of course. Like I said, it doesn't take you long to chew through resources in this game. Make no mistake. Okay. Oops. What did I need? 18? I think I've got 20. So, pop. There we are. That will continue to churn through for us. We'll put the rest of those down. Alright. So there are all kinds of other things besides the few foods that we've had that you can eat. If you head down into the more wooded areas, you'll find things like huckleberries, There are edible ferns. Oh, look at the fox. He's gorgeous, eh? Alright, like here we have some huckleberries. Right, you see them all over the place in this part of the woods. And they're very nice. They don't give you a lot of calories, but they have a nice mix of stuff. You know, good vitamin source too. So yeah, areas like this, as I say, will give you lots of calories. It doesn't hurt to explore. That's one thing that... and I do like that something that has changed. It used to be so difficult actually getting around. You had to sort of time your, wow, I'm never going to run out of huckleberries. What do we have here? That's a different type of ground, eh? But what is this? Ah, I think we just found some beans. Excellent. I was hoping to find that because I believe beans are one of the few actual proteins you can find without getting into hunting animals. Which, I mean, we will, and very soon, actually, because we need to. I said we may be able to get protein from this, but we are not going to get fats from it. And just like in real life, fats are a fairly important thing to put into your diet. So... it's actually a really nice area. A really nice area. A lot of different trees. Yeah, even double ones. A nice little hop and up you go right away, so... I do like that. Yeah, I know, there's so much of that junk around. Now, once I actually start building some chests, I'll build one chest just for garbage, and we'll go around and pick up all of this stuff. It stacks in lots of 100, but I had 4 stacks of them last time around in my thing, which is not good. Not good. Alright, let's see how our bench is doing. The day is progressing, after all. Not quite, eh? Nine seconds, that's all we've got left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. 12. There we are. Last one being built. We'll order another 20, and we'll collect these. There we go. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad, not bad. I want to go one more row across, and then we are going to get into okay. Then we'll get into starting the walls. And we still need another dozen logs. And you can see we go through these incredibly quickly. Oh, like I said, you can start with a slightly smaller structure if you care to. Oh, 3 logs more. There we are. Alright, now, if I know what's good for me, I'm gonna go chop it down some tree, man. Dee-dee-dee, bump, bump, bum, bum. 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7. So 1 point into efficiency, and now instead of 10 chops to knock a tree down, it takes 7. Now, don't look at it as a time savings, though, because it isn't that much, and you don't really care about the couple of seconds difference. But what it is, see, every chop takes a certain amount of calories. It burns a little bit of that precious food balance. And of course, every calorie you burn affects your progression rate for your skills. So, we're full. So yeah, if it only takes you 7 whacks and you're doing, let's say, 20 apiece, as opposed to 10 at 20 apiece, well, you actually save a fair chunk, you know? A fair chunk indeed. So. Okay, now. Alright, go gather up some more while we wait for our workbench to finish. Wow, I'm at 20 already. Holy smokes. Alrighty, let's see how this is doing, shall we? Mr. Workbench. 4 left. Alright, let's go down and gather some more of our luggies. I mean, you do get a few fair out of, or a fair few out of a tree. You know, no doubt there. That's 20. Alright, so we ended up with 50 logs out of that. Now, let's get rid of this. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that one. I think if the stumps are that far away from the building, having them regrow is just an advantage. I think it works that way. It used to work that way. If you remove the stump, the tree didn't grow back, at least not right there. So, 50 logs per tree. Okay. Da-da-da-dee. How are you doing? Perfect. Collect. And we will order. And as soon as we don't have our hands full, we'll alrighty, now let's shift to this and let's get started, shall we? Yeah, see, this was the kind of connectivity I was looking for on the floor pieces, and it worried me that we didn't get it. Now, I mean, maybe you can use these singles, but same amount of wood, so I mean, now you'll notice that doesn't look right, but when you place it, it does actually lock through, so you're okay there. Oh, I'm out. So there we are, a start of our wall, as you can see. Now, let's get these into here so this thing will start producing for us. There we go. Another dozen. Okay, oh, that's only 11. There we are. A dozen. Okay, so in 3 minutes we'll have our next batch. Nice. And we also, as you can see, have another 10 skill points we could throw in here if we wanted to. I think for 2 points I'm going to throw one more in there. Because at level 2 we get 35% less wood use to make those. Oh, this is level 0, eh? Yeah, again, these are time. So we might as well at least have them at 1 level. There we go. Chef, I want these so bad. Okay, those are all at 1 level, so we're good there. And these are all at 1 level, so we're good there. We'll just save it for a little bit. How are you doing? Have you got me wood? Not quite, eh? Of course, keep in mind, this game with its economy of ecology, knocking these trees down is also going to make the wildlife move a little further away, which means when it comes time for hunting, I will have to expend more time and energy going out to look for wildlife than I would have otherwise. So all of these things are interconnected, and it is something to keep in mind while you play this game, because it has a lot of elements that other survival type games don't, just for that reason. There is so much of this that's based, okay, I guess 3 high is beyond my jumpable capabilities. There is so much more to this than a lot of the basic survival games put, so it is something to keep in mind. Now we will eventually be able to build a cart, and that will allow us to move, good, the hewn logs are ready. That will allow us to move larger amounts of goods over greater distances much simpler. Now, you are ready, and just because it's what we do, we are in fact going to order up another 20. Dee-dee-dee. And okay, so how many is it? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess it's not even. Oh well. How much do I care? Well, less than you might imagine. So yeah, it is fairly simple and fairly smart the way all this stuff does pop together. But you'll notice, even setting boards down burns calories. Right? In fact, almost 1 full calorie per placing. So yeah. Something to keep in mind. We are always burning food. So, speaking of which, let's go in here and have a look. Now, I'm going to eat a bean. See, beans are the highest in fat and protein pretty much of anything else we're going to find. At least fats. Until you get into hunting animals, yeah, these fats are the best. So, let's pop one of those. Yeah, 4.67. 3.6. 3.12. See, we're still way up there. This is really zooming up what we can manage. In fact, I'm going to just fill up on some of these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just, like, instantly zapped up another skill point. Alright. Still going up pretty good, so... we should do... No, I thought we'd do alright with that. I guess it was this one I should have gone for. There we go. Alright, I think we're doing alright there. So, let's check our bench. Not bad. Oh, I haven't added the logs. Oopsie. Okay, we're filled up. And another half a dozen. Oh my, we are really running on for time here, aren't we? There we go. So, but like I said, I just wanted to show you guys what your basics for construction are, because it has changed quite a bit, you know. But yeah. And I think beyond that, well, next time when we come back, I will have the rest of this created, and we will move on to some other things. So hope you all enjoyed. If you did, well, you know what to do. Please hit that like button. And till next time, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 with another look at eco. Whoo-hoo, look at that, minerals. Take care. Ciao for now.